Welcome back to my channel. So, the thing about these white folks are coming out and talk about that woman who was hit with a chair. I don't understand what that it is that they do not get. Let's watch this video of this man, and then we are gonna talk.
Hey, Jeff. Hey, I want to tell you, I see all the content on social media about this stuff that happened down at the riverfront in Montgomery, Alabama. But not one fucking person, not one person recognized the fact that a grown-ass fucking man hit a woman over the head with a fucking folding chair. A grown-ass man hit a woman over the head with a fucking chair, and she was already sitting on the fucking dock. Not one comment or anything on all of your social media content. Not one of you talking about that man hitting that woman with a chair. What's up with that?
Let me try and explain something real quick to this guy before I play the stitches. And you guys, let me promise you want to stick around for the stitches, okay? So if you're a white man and you decide, you go like, I'm going to go and beat up a black co-captain on a boat full of black individuals, please next time try to think twice, okay? So guys, I've collected a few videos for you. Make sure you watch these videos up to the end. I'm going to give you another pleasure of watching this guy get roasted by his own kind.
Folding chair.
But did she die? What do you mean? We all recognize that, Mr. Jean Jacket Jeff. I don't know about anyone else on here, but I've watched her probably at least 48 times. And it keeps getting funnier every fucking time. Because you see what happened here, Jean Jacket Jeff, is that old woman, she felt froggy. And you know what she decided to do? She decided to jump. And you know what happened? She got fucking thumped. And that's what happens. If you want to go out there and you want to try jumping in, fighting with the men and everything like that, then prepare to get your shit rocked. Zero sympathy. Zero sympathy for those entitled fucking assholes that just thought that they could do whatever the hell that they want to do. You mean to tell me you watch that whole video and you're just like, the grown man hit the woman. That's right. And that grown woman hit the man too. That's why she was laid the fuck out on the ground. Did you see that man that got beat out of his Crocs though? Did you see that, Jean Jacket Jeff? Because that shit was, that was equally as funny. You see, I'm not a violent person, Jean Jacket Jeff. That's the old me, okay? I'm not a violent person anymore, but I'm also not above fucking violence. Let me ask you this. Could you imagine, can you even begin to imagine what would have happened to that man if all those other people didn't come jump in and have his back? Don't worry, I'll wait. Go ahead, answer. Never mind, you don't have to answer because we all know what would have happened. I am glad that karma instantly got them. I'm glad that all of those people had that man's back, and I am glad that that man got beat out of his fucking Crocs.
With a fucking folding chair.
No, sir. I don't know how the rest of the world does it, but down here in the South, especially these Gulf Coast states, there are no rules in a street fight. You don't want to be a part of the melee, you got to get your ass out of the way. She could have stayed on the boat, jumped in the water, hid under a blanket, hopped in the shed. She could have done anything in the world to avoid that. She chose to partake. She got.
Sitting on the fucking dock.
My last stitch got taken down for community guideline violations, which is interesting because the man with the folding chair was found innocent. He wasn't charged with anything because this was self-defense. TikTok. I'm also annoyed that Jeff's video didn't get taken down for spreading misinformation because that's not what happened. Here's what happened that I mentioned in the last video. This woman in red was not going down. It took two women, woman in white and the woman camo, to take her down off of another man who was being dogpiled by her and others. This moment that I screenshotted is when they had finally gotten her down on the dock for a second, but she was about to jump back up and start fighting those women again. What that man did with a folding chair was self-defense. There's a reason he is not in jail. I don't think it should escape any of our notice that if this were a situation where the roles were reversed and this was one black woman and two white women, and a white man came to their defense, you wouldn't have made this video. Anyone who's ever been in a bar fight, seen a fight, whatever, knows that there are some people in some instances on some substances who are just not going to go down unless you make them. There isn't a self-defense class out there that will tell you, like, once they've sat down, you can go ahead and stop. No. you incapacitate whoever is attacking you so they don't keep doing it. I wish that more of this happened. I wish that more bystanders came to people's defense. Tyree Nichols would still be alive. O'Shea Sibley would still be alive. Team fucking folding chair.
Fucking man hit a woman over the head.
No, sir. No, sir. You do not get to change the narrative. The first stage before gaslighting. I'm not going to sit here looking like you, another old-ass white man, and let that happen. You do not get to do that. I will be watching you and your content. No, sir. You do not get to do that. We all saw what happened. All those people attacked that man, and then they got what's coming. They got what's coming. You do not attack your elders. You know that, and I don't know that. No, sir. You will not do that.
Mentioned race.
Understand this, Jean Jacket Jeff. It's about 110 degrees, and don't worry, I've got the time and the energy. I'm gonna be honest, any grown-ass man nowadays that refers to women as females probably definitely hits women with anything but a chair just so he can get away with it or make videos like this. But yeah, you're absolutely right. You never said anything about race, but the fact that you don't say anything about any other race of video where a man is berating a woman, but you just happen to choose this one right here, you made it about race. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, not only did that woman actually involve herself in that fight from the beginning, she then involved herself in the duel on the dock when everybody else showed up. So maybe next time you're feeling disingenuous about filming a video, fucking don't. Bye.
Okay, Jethro, listen. Stop it. That's what that bitch gets. I don't know how to put the John Cena thing, like, Avenue! That's what I heard when she fucking got hit. Oh my God, yes, let's talk about it. It was perfect. The fucking wind up. I haven't seen wrestlers in professional wrestling take a hit to the head with a chair like that. Dude needs to get signed up immediately. If I don't see him on Raw or Nitro next week, whatever the fuck that is, I know I'm old, but anyway, oh, put that man, give him a contract, because he needs to be fucking, we're gonna call him something like Captain Save-A-Chair or some shit. Like, this motherfucker was whipping that shit right across the head. She took it perfectly. Sign her up too when she get out of jail, the hospital.
Jeff, hey, I want to tell you, I see all the content on social media.
Oh, you mad because our people can't swim to the fight like that. You mad because our people ain't got signals or shit where they go to tossing off the hat letting everybody know it's about to go down. You mad because we can't skip to the fight. You mad. You big mad that we can't pick up no chairs and get to smacking some Karens down. You big mad. You mad because we can't stick together like that. Let them people have it. They deserve it. That was by far the best shit I've ever seen in my life. TikTok right now is going crazy. Let them have it. You know them white people was wrong. They were wrong. That man was doing his job and they fucked around and found out. Now you mad.
About that man hitting that woman with a
Not one person on these here internets believes you, sir. We know you are just going for clickbait clout because everyone is talking about that. That chick and Mr. Michael B. Phelps swimming across the river to save the day. Everyone's talking about it. There's memes. They're even on t-shirts already, sir. What he's actually saying is none of us care. None of us care that a woman who inflicted violence upon others had violence inflicted upon her. Good, you're catching up. Because this whole era of you can't hit women back, women who are hitting men, that they cannot be hit back, that's over. You guys are like, with the equality, oh, what, men can hit women now? Yeah, they do hit women, okay? Y'all know I'm not a pacifist, right? But I'm not like condoning violence for the sake of violence. This woman was part of starting a literal public riot, violence, endangering the public. So yeah, she gets a folding chair. Also, did you guys just find out today that the folding chair was invented by a black man? Got a pocket full of pennies that would just love to know what his response is to this. Per the virtue signaling, this you can't hit women is just totally virtue signaling. You shouldn't hit people. And if the whole idea is that people who are smaller and more vulnerable should never, like there's no situation, even if they're the aggressor, even if they're the danger, they should never be responded to with physical force, then explain that to all the children y'all are allowing to be unalived, all the elderly abuse. Explain that for that. Enough. For the record, I'm like speaking from experience. When I was in my 20s and totally toxic, had done absolutely no work, I used to get drunk and, you know, just try to get my boyfriend to hit me. So he'd be some bad guy. Even though the whole night is me drunk, pushing him around, breaking things, and begging him to hit me. I took his hand and I hit myself with it. He never hit me, for the record. I was never able to be that bad, be that horrible of a effing human. He did throw me once to get me off of him and I broke my finger, so that's on me.
I never mentioned race.
You didn't have to. Your page is almost entirely devoted to how much you hate women. You hide your raging misogyny behind corny, tired jokes, but we see it. We see it right here. You don't have any respect for women. So when you make a video about how upset you are that a violent, racist white woman took a chair to the head, we see right through you. You don't give a shit about defending her. She's just an American woman. You call them whores. You warn all of your male followers not to get involved with them. You don't have any respect for her. You don't have any respect for any women. You're simply using her as a convenient tool to express your racism. You are as concerned about protecting that woman as the people who lynched Emmett Till. We see right through you.
Okay, so at the beginning of this video, I said something like, we don't have to say anything, but I've just realized that I have to say something, okay? So according to all the videos that I've watched on the internet about this woman getting hit with a chair, I can tell and say this confidently that we don't care, point blank, period. And let's be accurate on her, something, let's be accurate. Let's not just talk about her being hit with a chair. Like a lot went down at that moment. First, she was, knocked on her ass. She wasn't just sitting down on the dock peacefully. She was actively involved in the altercation. So someone had to push her down, and it was a combo, right? And it was at this point when she fell down that, someone had to hit her with a chair. Steel chair, a white steel chair. I'm just trying to be specific. This was pretty funny, if you ask me. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm sure this man talking BS. I'm sure he had a moment where he had to laugh as well, So I'm sure, yeah, I'm very sure about that anyway. So this could have been avoided had they listened to the co-captain. Let's respect the man. He's not a security guard because we thought he was a security guard at first. I just found out that, he was a co-captain. So some respect, guys. Yeah, so had they listened to him, all this could have been avoided. Please, guys, let me know what you think about this entire video. We are getting tired of this. Let's move past this. I know. It was nice whilst it lasted. I'll see you in my next video. Please subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Yeah. Ciao.